We are not professionals. This video is only for educational purposes, and the information is taken from various online sources. Always consult a doctor for any health inquiries. Stay safe, Omniquest. Hey there! Have you ever had a fever and wondered what exactly is going on in my body right now? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the world of fever. What it is, why it happens, and how your body uses it to defend itself. Fever is way more fascinating than you might think. So let's get into it. A fever isn't just a random rise in temperature, it's actually your body's defense mechanism. When your body detects an infection like a virus, bacteria, or even heat exhaustion, your immune system kicks into gear. Think of fever as your body's alarm system. It's your immune system's way of saying, "We're under attack, let's heat things up and fight this off." The normal body temperature is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, or 37 degrees Celsius, though it can vary slightly depending on the person. A fever is generally anything above 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit, or 38 degrees Celsius. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Your body isn't just heating up for no reason. Fever actually helps make your body a less comfortable environment for viruses and bacteria, which often prefer cooler body temperatures. When you have a fever, your body is literally making it harder for those germs to survive. How cool is that? But not all fevers are created equal. Let's break it down. Low-grade fever, between 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit or 38 degrees Celsius and 102.2 degrees Fahrenheit or 39 degrees Celsius. This is usually mild, but signals your body is fighting off something. You might feel a bit off, but it's not usually cause for major concern. Moderate fever, between 102.2 degrees Fahrenheit or 39 degrees Celsius and 104 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius. This is where you start feeling pretty rough, with more noticeable symptoms like sweating, chills, and muscle aches. High fever, anything above 104 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius. At this level, the fever becomes more serious and should be monitored, especially in children and older adults. Fevers above 105 degrees Fahrenheit or 40.5 degrees Celsius can lead to complications like seizures. Very high fever, hyperpyrexia, above 106 degrees Fahrenheit or 41.1 degrees Celsius. This is a medical emergency. If your fever reaches this point, you should seek medical attention immediately. So what exactly causes a fever? It all starts in your brain, specifically the hypothalamus, which acts like your body's thermostat. When your immune system detects an invader, it sends signals to the hypothalamus to crank up the heat. The rise in temperature helps your immune system work better. Your body ramps up the production of white blood cells, which are the soldiers of your immune system, and also produces more interferon, a protein that fights off viruses. Here's something surprising. Fevers aren't always caused by infections. Things like heat exhaustion, autoimmune conditions, and even medications can cause your body temperature to spike. For example, some people experience drug fever, where certain medications interfere with your body's temperature regulation and cause a rise in body heat. So it's not always about germs. When should you really be concerned about a fever? Most fevers, especially those under 102 degrees Fahrenheit or 39 degrees Celsius, are harmless and will go away on their own. However, if a fever lasts longer than 3 days, or if it's accompanied by severe symptoms like difficulty breathing, a stiff neck, or confusion, it's time to see a doctor. And here's a key tip for parents. Any fever over 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit or 38 degrees Celsius in a baby younger than 3 months is considered an emergency and needs immediate attention. Now, what about treatment? People often rush to lower a fever with medications like acetaminophen, Tylenol, or ibuprofen, Advil, which can help make you feel more comfortable. But remember, fever is part of your body's defense mechanism. If it's low grade or not causing major discomfort, sometimes it's best to let it run its course. However, it's crucial to stay hydrated. Fever causes you to lose fluids, so drink plenty of water or even electrolyte solutions. And here's a quick tip. Ice bath or extremely cold showers aren't a good idea. They can actually make things worse by causing shivering, which generates more heat and could raise your temperature even further. Instead, try using a cool, damp cloth on your forehead or taking a lukewarm bath to gently bring down the temperature. Let's bust a couple of myths. Ever hear the saying, starve a fever, feed a cold? That's not true. When you have a fever, your body is burning more energy, so it's important to eat light, nutritious meals to keep up your strength. Another myth is that fever always means you're contagious. While fever is often a symptom of contagious infections, it's not always the case. To sum it all up, fever is your body's natural way of defending itself. It heats up to fight off invaders like viruses and bacteria, and while it can be uncomfortable, it's usually not dangerous unless it gets too high. Remember to stay hydrated, monitor your symptoms, and seek medical advice if you're ever unsure. Thanks for watching, and if you're curious about more topics like this, be sure to explore Omniquest. We've got tons of other videos on science and everything in between. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on the latest facts and discoveries. Stay safe, stay curious, and see you next time.